Mr. The Plague.
Yeah, look, this the Plague League, yeah, we be a different breed. Top spot, yeah, you know we always on the scene. This a groove, hey, this our greed. Running them tourneys, it's game on. Magic the Gathering and Pokemon. Yeah, you know it's hella lit. You know that we always handle it. Hosted by the Plague, so Mayday, Mayday. Best believe that we do it all day. Yeah, we do it proper, just like the Plague Doctor. So if you got the itch, catch us on the Twitch, or go ahead and log on to PlagueLeague.com, cause you know we is the bomb. Ain't nobody do it better, no matter the weather, cause we always keep it G, yeah. This the Plague League.
It is Sunday, November 8th, 10 o'clock a.m. on the East Coast of the United States. We just had an earthquake. We just elected a new president. And today we are going to declare our first ever Causa Voices of the Dusk champion. Welcome, 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 everyone. I am the Plague, and you are riding along with the top 8 Causa Voices of the Dusk players in the world. 8 players, 8 countries represented. We are in for a cracker of a day. Everyone is ready to go. They've been hassling me on Discord asking when can we get these games going. 10:01 on my clock. The pairings have already been sent. I'm letting them know now that they can get started. We are set for 50-minute rounds, but the round timer will not start until 10:10 a.m. What we do is we give everybody 10 minutes to get their matches reported, find their opponents, and get the challenges issued, which gives them an opportunity to get a couple of minutes of gameplay in just in case they are... I still don't see my match. All right, well, listen. Noir, we can take care of that. That's not the one I wanted. Let me make sure everything is okay here. Yep. Looks like we're all good. Noir, you were paired off with Hun Alex 76. Let's go through quickly the seedings here going into the round of 8. Your top qualifier is JFLM, representing Chile. JFLM defeated Noir in the 4th round of our prelims yesterday. Noir, that has been resolved. We have just started the round on Battlefy, so you should be able to see your matches there now as well. JFLM went 4-0, racking up 12 points to earn the top seed. Nizal, who is Rollcritz, who's a player that will probably be jumping into co-stream here in a little bit, just squeaked by with 3 points and a strength of schedule qualification to get that last qualifier position for day 2. In the number 2 seed, Noir, who's only been playing Causa for about a week, really the surprise dark horse here in this first Causa Championship Series event. Noir came out, dropped a quick 3-win burst on everybody. Really impressed the scene with their performance right out of the gate as a bone stock rookie Causa player. Noir will be taking on Hungary's Hun Alex 76 here in the first round. The 3 seed Hussar 01 is paired off with Germany's Peter Crichton. Peter is known in the community for having built the deck building app, and I want to thank Peter for doing that. The deck building app has been a fantastic tool for Causa players to share their deck builds and help grow this new game. The number 4 seed Galgara taking on Romania or Moldova. I'm going to have to get some clarity on that. Blessed player Galgara showed up late, was a late entry, actually missed the first round. There was some registration foibles there with Galgara getting checked in. But Galgara did end up going 3-0 after missing the first round to take down 9 points and earn themselves a number 4 seed. So that's how we're paired off here in the first round. Now, the Causa Championship Series is presented by Plague League and also Niebla Games. Niebla Games is the producer of Causa Voices of the Dusk. We couldn't do this event without the help of Niebla Games, the Causa Voices of the Dusk community, and specifically Maureen and Nico at Niebla Games. They've been fantastic partners throughout the build up to this event and also on this weekend. Hang on one second as I handle some tournament organizer duties. So drama already. I've been told that Galgara has not yet reported for their match. Now, we're not going to start the round timer for another minute, but when that minute does expire, Galgara will officially be on the clock and will need to report in the next 15 minutes. If Galgara doesn't report by, it'll be 10:25 Eastern time, that would be a game loss. And if Galgara then doesn't report by 10:35, Galgara will be penalized with a match loss and will be dropped from the event and might face then some yellow card warnings depending on. I've got to go back and read my tardiness rules, but could face some sanctions. But I did just get a message from Galgara. They are awake. They are here, and it looks like we're gonna have a match. It's 10:10, 50 minutes on the timer, and we are on. We've got a tournament. So let me tell you what everybody's playing for today as I wait for my rules page to load. I want to thank everybody for hanging with me this morning. I know everybody was anxious to get going, but I was up late celebrating last night, and then woke up to a earthquake. So it's been quite a interesting couple of hours for me here. So the prizes today provided by Niebla Games, producers of Causa Voices of the Dusk, as well as your very own Plague League. First place today, the Grand Finals champion will receive $48 US in cosmetic items and card packs. This includes 1 gameplay background, 2 card backs, 3 avatars, 2 banners, and 14 card packs, plus a Plague League mouse pad from our Inked Gaming shop. Second place, the runner-up will receive $32 US worth of prizes in-game, including 1 gameplay background, 2 card backs, 1 card back, 2 avatars, 1 banner, and 9 card packs, plus a Plague League t-shirt from our PlagueLeague.live Streamlabs shop. Our third and fourth places today will finish with $24 US in cosmetic items, including 1 gameplay background, 1 card back, 1 avatar, and 7 card packs. Our 5th through 8 players, our players who do not make it out of this first round, will all receive 1 gameplay background. Those prizes all provided by Niebla Games, producers of Voices of the Dusk, and we want to thank them very much for working with us here in our first ever Causa Championship Series event. I want to thank you for joining us as well. If you're watching on Twitch, drop something in chat right now. Let me know where you're from and where you're watching from and what you are doing on this beautiful Sunday morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on where in the world you happen to be. Once again, my name is The Plague, and that is my neighbor mowing the lawn. We're going to check to see who is streaming right now. Looks like Noir is up and running. Right now, looks like Hun Alex has a slight advantage with 21 health to Noir's 12. I'm going to see if I can pull up their stream here quickly. So let's ride along with Noir. The Plague League, by the way, is a trading card and role-playing game community that we launched here in April of this year as a response to the international COVID-19 pandemic and the subsequent quarantines and stay in places and all of those shenanigans. Unfortunately, because of the poor response in many places, local game shops were affected and players were affected very negatively. We are still here in the United States not allowed to play any games in our local gaming shops. Plague League hoping to address that issue by providing a space for gamers to get together and socialize and play their favorite trading card games and role-playing games in a medically safe environment. Our community is fantastic. We game 5 nights a week. A lot of Magic the Gathering Online, some Pokemon TCGO, and now we are adding Causa Voices of the Dusk to our regular rotation. You're free to join us whenever you want. You can be a part of our community on Discord at discord.io/Plague League. You can also find us online at plagueleague.com. Follow us on Twitter at The Plague League. And let's see. Yeah, we're also on Facebook at Plague League. If you haven't yet, please consider hitting the follow button so that you can jump in and follow along as we stream trading card game events every week. Our next Causa Champions of the Dusk event is set to be the first Causa Championship Series event of 2021 that will take place in January, just a couple of months from now. That event will be paired with a Magic the Gathering event, which will occur the same weekend, called the Copa de Cinco Colores. The Copa is going to be a FIFA World Cup style Magic the Gathering event where players will come together from across the world to represent their home country in a World Cup format. Players will be paired off into groups and play a round robin qualifying stage, much like the Swiss rounds that we played yesterday, to qualify the top 16 individual players to represent their countries for the Copa knockout stage. Up to 4 players from any country will be eligible to represent their nation, and once we hit 32 players, we will be ready to go for that event sometime in January. Gonna bring the music back up as we sit here and hang out with Noir, trying to come back in this first game of the round of 8 match versus Hun Alex. We see Noir playing very defensively right here. Doing a good job of minimizing the attackability of Alex and reset. Oh, the enraged mob is out. Another enraged mob is out, it looks like. Noir playing off their back foot right here, trying to come back. Has whittled down Hun Alex to 10 life. Looks like Noir is going to be in a good position to swing coming out of this turn. All right, looks like Alex has done the damage now, resetting the religious settlers with the enraged mobs. We get a quick glance at what Noir pulled there. Great. Oh, look at this. Great comeback from Noir. Well played. Looked like Noir was playing a little rope-a-dope, dealing with that enraged mob, able to come back and swing for lethal. We'll jump over and see what Rollcritz is doing while Noir and Hun get their second game going. Crystal, welcome back. And, you know, I got to big up Rollcritz, who's been really instrumental in pushing this event, doing a great job of creating a lot of Causa content out in the community, working hard to bring new players to the game and show off the game. Crystal saying, I'm really sorry that I have a busy day, but in my heart, I'm fully supporting of the event. Crystal, you're in our hearts as well. We wish you were here with us in the top 8 bracket, but I'm sure there are many Causa event victories in your future, my friend. We're just about 20 minutes here into the first round, 30 minutes left on the clock. Remember, this is a single elimination. These are must-win matches for everyone. It looks like it's going to be GG's for Nizal, aka Rollcritz. Let's jump back over to the Noir and Hun Alex match. They're currently early stages in game 2. Oh, correction. That was game 2 of the Rollcritz and JFLM match that we just watched. So that's going to be our first result. So JFLM is the first player to advance to our Final Four. That's a 2-0 result over Malaysia's Rollcritz. Once again, I want to thank Rollcritz for all of the hard work that they've done in all the work that they've done to promote the game and this event in the weeks leading up to our first Causa Championship Series weekend. So, Blessed Player, who's currently facing Galgara in the 4 versus 5 match, that winner will take on JFLM in the Final Four, is asking on Discord, where can I see decks that are registered? Are they available? For this event, and that might change when we get into the January event. But for this event, deck lists are closed. All players did submit deck lists, but the deck lists are currently in impound and will be released publicly at the conclusion of the grand final. So I have all the deck lists, but no one has been able to see. No one's been able to see what anybody else is playing unless they're playing them. And after this event, we might all get together and say, you know what, we would rather know what deck lists are being played, and we'll make that change. Crystal saying, I find better to hide the deck. Crystal, that's where I'm at with it. I personally prefer to not reveal deck lists, just because I think it makes players be more savvy at the table. It makes them build a more open deck that lets them be a little bit more flexible to what they might face rather than what they are going to face. JFLM's coming down on the other side of that coin, saying they would rather know what to play around. So Crystal asking, don't you think some finisher need a surprise effect? I am JF. I would love to hear your thoughts on that. I'm a mediocre player at best. I would not do well in this event at all. Mostly because most of the time I get to play, it's Magic, and all the time I have for Causa is set to getting this event ready. For me though, I don't want my opponent to know what I'm playing until I play it. I think it adds a level of skill for players to have to deal with whatever they face at the table. But I know I could be wrong. Jay saying I don't think that's a strong strategy for a tournament. You're probably right, because I have never done well at tournaments. So Noir and Alex both running the Enraged Mob and Religious Settler combo right now. Hun with the advantage, having two mobs on board. Noir has to be careful here, because as it sits, Alex does have lethal on board. Noir tap dancing around lethal swings right now, trying to get the attack defense balance correct. And it looks like Hun Alex able to hold on and use the enraged mob to bring it home. So that's going to even up that series at 1 game apiece. Hun Alex asking for a time check. We were just under 15 minutes. 14 minutes and 40 seconds left on the clock. Tell you what, I'm going to bring down the music and bring up Rolla, because Rolla is doing some inline analysis. So let's hear what they have to say.
Now it is Honda like 76 turn. Sacrifice one of his card. Bruno Amulet. You get one free cost and plus one turn. Flywood Scout range and sneaky. And one shield use give 3 plus 3 health. So I think he will yes he will buff his sneaky attacker or I saw a snake there. Valerian Viper.
Sorry for all the transitions. I just want to make sure I get the bracket in line properly there. So P. Crichton and Hussar are going to their third game now. There are 10 minutes left on the clock. So far, just the JFLM Nizal match have concluded. Klopp's asking, did I Did I make it in time for the halftime show? You missed the pregame show. We had an earthquake here, dude. There was an earthquake in southern New England, and I was sitting here getting ready for everything, and all of a sudden my chairs started to rumble. I thought somebody had laid down tracks for a freight train overnight.
This is one of the interesting game that I want to see, because Noah is played this game less than 1 month, and he's advanced to second stage for this Causa Championship Series. What a good player, Noah. I have been playing with him 2 or 3 times. He did ask me a little tips about deck, and I never imagined he will turn out to become this good.
You just heard Rollcritz talking about how Noir has been playing the game for just a couple of weeks and has already turned into a very high level player.
Now it is Noah turn. So probably he can deal 2, 3, 5, 8, 10 damage directly to like 76.
Club saying interesting cards in his cause pile.
It's not like 76 is trying to give up
cards you don't really see
this game. Because I think Alex is trying to, 76 is trying to give up for this game to change to another deck.
Phoenix saying gotta go and be responsible.
And rage more.
Just make sure your leaf blower is
a very
up.
annoying deck cut there right now.
Looks like we're getting to
You
GG's
can
from
evoke
Hunt Alex.
follower and give buff +1/+1 to that follower or any followers.
And that is gonna wrap it up. So your number 2 seed Noir advancing to round 2 of the Causa Championship Series.
This is the same. I think this is the same deck that JFLM used as well. That beat me 2-0.
Good sportsmanship from both sides there as they GG each other. Noir saying tough games, yeah. Yeah, it looks like you were dancing with death there for a couple of times, Noir.
So I think this is the second game for Noah and 76. Oh, it is the last game. So that's been Noah is winning. Oh, GG Noah. Noah is winning 2-1 against Alex, winner like 76. So great game, Noah.
Kelly
Great game.
Grinnell hosting. Thank you very much, yeah.
Good, such a good player.
Welcome to the play.
For just less than 1 month he played with me. Now he's at Causa Championship Series, at the final of Causa Championship Series. Thank you, the Play League, for letting us know about the result.
Noir letting us know in chat that the Eco deck was created a few hours before checking, so it may be a little jank. You know what? Jank is tank, man.
No, I
Jank
hope there is
tank.
new result coming in. So we still wait for.
Still waiting on 2 matches to report. Hussar 0-1 and P. Crichton tied up at 1's going into game 3, and we
No, I
have
think we
no
still
information
wait,
on Golgaro,
for
Blessed player.
Result from.
Ufrat94, hello.
Galgara
Welcome back
and
to the
Blessed
play.
player.
Yali is the art director of Causa.
with-
Yali, I am a fan of
Yeah,
your
chill.
work. The
thanks,
logo
the
you
Play League.
created for this event
And
is
result between Husa Awan and P. Crichton.
absolutely gorgeous.
Now we have
You did
a
a
result
fantastic job.
between me, against JFLM, and Noah against Honda Light 76. JFLM versus Nizal. So JFLM win. Let's go to the next stage. Noah versus Honda Light 76. Noah win, and he advanced to the next round. So now we wait for Husa Awan versus P. Crichton and Galgara versus Blessed player.
So I was
for
talking
me,
to Nico
if
from,
Galgara versus Blessed player,
from
I will
the
choose
Abla games
Galgara.
last night, just doing a little post.
Between Husa Awan and P. Crichton, I will choose Husa Awan. I hope the result doesn't change anything for what I'm saying.
Fred, sorry about that. I switched the audio levels so that we could hear Rollcritz talking through that last game. Yali, welcome. Thank you for the host. Fred, welcome back. Yali, if you didn't hear me, you are a phenomenal artist. I am such a fan of your work. The logo, Yali is the one that created the logo for this event, and it is a stunner, an absolute stunner. I love this logo. It is gorgeous. I would wear it as a t-shirt. I would wear it as a tie at my wedding. It is gorgeous. Thank you so much for that logo. So I was talking to Nico at Niebla Games, and I just want to take a second here while we wait for the last 2 matches to finish up. You know, when you get involved in an esport, when you start playing games competitively online, the biggest concern I think is community toxicity. You know, we see it with League of Legends, we see it a lot with Magic the Gathering, but as I told Nico last night, the Causa community is phenomenal. It's fantastic. Hun, welcome to the stream. The Causa community has been fantastic. The community has really adopted this event, and not only that, but you're all really encouraging of each other, which I think is really cool. To see everyone get behind Noir on their run yesterday, and you know, to see the to see the encouragement for Cristal, who is a real who's a real standard bearer for this game, have a tough day yesterday. It was really encouraging to see that kind of positivity in the community. So, Yali, the Niebla team should be very proud of the community that you've built around your game. And Pete is saying that they just finished, and that's round. So we need. Let me let me do some tournament stuff. So let me see where we're at. Okay, so we've got P. Crichton going up over Hussar, Galgara and Blessed Player. I'm waiting on a result from them. Neither of them have reported any of their games yet. So looks like I'm going to get a message here from Blessed in a second. Looks like they have a problem. Drama. Okay, so Blessed won game 1.
So we're still waiting for official result from the Plague League. Between Hussar Awan and versus P. Crichton and Galgara versus Blessed Player. So as we know, the FLN is go to the round 2. Also Noah is going to the round 2. Okay, I think we have a new result there. So that means Noah will meet P. Crichton, but we have to wait for the confirmation from the Plague League. So this is now we have to wait for Galgara and Blessed Player, who is going to. to the next round. So Noah will meet Pete Crichton. JFLM will meet either Galgara or Lesser Player.
Okay. So here's what's going on. Blessed Player and Galgara were in game 2, and Galgara lost their connection at the end. Blessed was down to 2 hit points, but is saying that they could have spun the game.
Yes, still not finished, yes. I heard there is some problem there. So that means the official result is JFLM advanced to round 2, Noah is advanced to round 2, and Pete Crichton also advanced to round 2. So Noah will meet Pete Crichton on round 2. So now we have to wait between Galgara and Blessed Player. Who will?
So Blessed and Galgara was in game
against,
2. Was playing.
JFLM.
I was so tight for the final. So, from the rules, if a player disconnects from a game in progress, it will be recorded as a game loss. For a stage 2 match, I can ask the players to replay a disconnected game if the game is being streamed or the game's result is in doubt. Since it was game 2 and Blessed Player had already won game 1, I'm going to call that a DC loss to Galgara, and we're going to move Blessed Player to game 2. So it's going to be a game 1 win for Blessed and a game 2 disconnect win for Blessed, meaning a 2-0 advance for Blessed. Unfortunately, Galgara with the disconnect is gonna end up getting eliminated, which, you know, obviously not how you want a match to end, but sometimes that's how it goes. So I'm just informing the players of what the decision is. And we're gonna get ready and get round 2 going.
So this is the new result, Hakun. Oh, this second round already. So that means Blessed player is go through or what? Oh yes. So JFLM is meet Blessed player and Noah is meet Pete Crichton. So I hope there is someone. We still wait for one of them to share the screen so I can stream it for all of you. Either JFLM versus Blessed player or Noah versus Pete Crichton.
Noir, yes, you're ready to go. Both matches can start.
We still wait for the permission from the player and hope they can share the screen as well. So I think I will stream Blessed player gameplay. Okay. I'm asking for permission from the player. You have to wait. still waiting for permission from Blessed player. Okay, now I get a permission from Blessed player, so we will see Blessed player playing against JFLM.
Ufret 94. Yeah, this is the semifinals. This is the final four.
Wait guys, I'm trying to change my screen. Okay, there. So now it is a gameplay between JFLM and Blessed player. So good luck to both of them. So Blessed player is using a Machara deck. It is an aggro red deck, and JFLM is using Ypatea. It is an probably I will call it as an Enriched Mob deck. Oh, 3 of them combatant the frontier. There. There is 3 combatant frontier in with blessed player. How you see the match? You miss how I get it. Blessed player is sharing on the Discord. Both of them having I think someone of them having connection problem. Yes, they are back.
Okay, so the round timer has begun. It started a little late because I was still dealing with the fallout from the Blessed Player and Golgara match. A really unfortunate event. From the information I got, Blessed Player and Golgara were deep into their second game. At the end, at the very end of the round, there was either a disconnect or a server crash that happened on, from the information I have, it appears that it happened on Golgara's side. According to the rules we have published on our website and also on the Battlefy event page, if a player disconnects, it is a game loss. It does state that in stage 2, I have the option to ask the players to replay the game. However, because of the board state, the current match standings with Blessed Player ahead 1-0 and with the time left on clock, which at that point was 0, my decision was that Golgara did not have enough time at the point of the disconnect to both win game 2 and game 3. So at that point, I believe that the match had been decided, and the scenarios I used to make that decision was if basically the one scenario I looked at was if Golgara had not disconnected, would they have been able to win that match before time expired and the 3 overtime rounds were played out? That's a gray area, but I do know that he would not have been able to win game 3. So unfortunately, because of the nature of tournaments, I had to make the decision I made. I don't like making those decisions. I don't like having to I don't like having that kind of control over how a tournament plays out. I'd rather a match be played out on the table. I don't want to have to come back to rules to make decisions like this. But hopefully, hopefully we'll see Golgara back. I hope that this isn't something that leaves a bad taste in our mouth. That's the best I can say. So on to the final four, JFLM and Blessed Player. That's going to be Chile versus Moldova, and the match we're currently watching is Noir and P. Crichton. That's a Czech Republic versus Germany matchup. One of the things that I was really excited to see was the spectrum of players that are represented here in the Causa Championship Series. Today we've got 8 players from 6 different countries and 3 continents. It's unbelievable. Chile, Malaysia, Moldova, the Czech Republic, Hungary, and Germany all represented. Notably absent America, which I think might be a little odd considering that the bulk of the Plague League community is American, but Causa is an international game and a game for everybody.
He's using Hamler as his leader.
Sarzek saying looks like fun. It is. We've had a blast this weekend, Brennan. We've really enjoyed the last couple of days of games. Brennan's been invested in Genshin Impact lately. I wish I had about 13 more hours in a day so I could play all the games that I want to play right now. All right, so it looks like both matches are currently in game 2. We have Blessed Blair up 1-0 over our top qualifier JFLM, and P. Crichton up 1 game over Noir here in the featured match. So far, both are upsets. JFLM, our top seed coming out of Chile, played a strong 4 rounds yesterday, going 4-0. Noir kind of the dark horse, so to speak. Only a couple of weeks playing the game, and already the number 2 seed coming into stage 2. So we're gonna do a code giveaway after these matches. We're gonna give away a 5-card pack and 750 crystals to 1 player at the conclusion of the semifinals. But you have to be in stream. You have to be in chat to qualify. And if you're watching and you're a new player to Cause of Voices of the Dusk and you want to start playing, head over to playcausa.com, or you can find the game in the Steam store for free. If you are a new player and you're interested in getting some cards and crystals to build up your stockpile with, let me know in chat and I'll whisper you a code to get 2 cards and 250 crystals. That is 1 per account limit. So if you've already redeemed a 2-card 250 crystal code, this is not going to work for you. So if you're new, you haven't redeemed one of those 2-card 250 crystal code, let me know in chat and I'll send you one right now. Sarzex, I'm looking in your direction. As we see Noir sending the GGs up to P. Crichton, we have our first finalist in the Causa Championship Series. First of all, everybody big up Noir. Noir with less than a month of experience in the game, going all the way to the Final Four. An outstanding run for Noir. But P. Crichton, Sad Pandas, yeah. Noir, you had an outstanding event. Nothing to hang your head about. Keep your chin up. That was a great run. You established yourself here in the Causa community. But P. Crichton will advance to the grand finals. Noir locks up some fans, but will also take home a pretty nice little prize pack. As I wait again for my page to load.
Okay, we have new updated.
Noir wins themselves $24 in cosmetic items in Cause of Voices of the Dusk, including one new gameplay background, a card back, an avatar, and 7 packs to crack open. Congratulations on a top 4 finish to you, Noir.
JFLM and Blessed players to finish their game.
We're gonna jump over and see what's crack-a-lackin' in the JFLM Blessed Player match. Frag giving the well played. Crystal saying happy to see something other than a raged mob succeed. Play Cause of the official Twitch channel. Thank you for the host. Make sure to follow Play Causa here on Twitch and also on Twitter. If you're just watching this game for the first time, and I think some of you might be, please make sure to jump into the Steam store. Look for Causa. Well, hello there, Play Causa. Make sure to jump into Steam store and look for Causa Voices of the Dusk. It is free and available today to get started. And if you are a new player and you're looking for some free cards and crystals, let me know here in chat. I've got a couple of codes to give away to new players to get you started on your Causa card collection. And if you can't tell, I'm a big fan of alliteration. P. Crichton, just wait for the final. If JFLM makes it, he's bringing double mob, and it will be a sure final. Don't know what Blessed plays. And Pete saying probably double mob as well, it seems. But we still need to see if JFLM can get past Blessed, and we've already had one upset as the 6th seed. P. Crichton takes down Noir in the semifinal. So just a reminder, we will be giving the Chonky Boy code out at the conclusion of this semifinal match. Good for 5 cards and 750 crystals. I have one of those to give away, so we're going to make sure to get a lot of people involved in that random draw. Noir say no hello from me, uninstalling the game Kappa. It's I'm taking my 3rd place, I'm going home. So the Causa Championship Series will return in January, date to be determined. It's going to be joined on that weekend by the Copa de Cinco Colores, a Magic the Gathering international friendly tournament. The Copa de Cinco Colores is going to be a FIFA World Cup style event where players will be able to represent their home countries and win bragging rights for all their friends and neighbors. Up to 4 players will be able to represent any one country in the field of 32. They'll be broken down into 4 player groups, and after the round robin stage, the top 16 will go to a single elimination knockout round. But what you're interested in is going to be the 2nd edition of the Causa Championship Series. If you've got any input on how we can make this event better, please make sure to join us on Discord at discord.io/Plague League and make your voice heard. I believe that's Maureen behind the Play Causa account. Big up in Noir. So proud. Such an amazing performance during the tourney. Absolutely. Noir, you put a little seasoning on that skill and you're going to be a force to be reckoned with next year. While Pete waits to see who he will face in the grand finals, want to say thank you to Pete for creating the Decksmith app, which was used by all the players to submit their deck lists for today's tournament. Those codes will be released at the conclusion of this event with the deck codes so you can load them up and take a look at what worked and what didn't in the Causa Championship Series on the Decksmith app. Pete, thank you very much for such a fantastic and useful tool. Hun, Alex, and Noir reliving their top 8 first round matchup. Hun saying that they made the same mistake against Noir. Could heal 5, but did 3 damage to himself instead. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Marie with a pride pog for Pete making the finals. Still waiting to see who Pete will face. 12, just shy of 12 and a half minutes left in the round. Blessed player up 1-0 on JFLM. Pete saying he is, and he's dreading the mob opponent already, whichever one it is. Alex saying 3 mob is insane. Yeah, that enrage mob is a crazy effect. You Fred saying these mob decks are cursed. Looks like the mob deck's working out pretty good so far. Noir with a little shade. My second deck plays 4 mobs, but I didn't want to ruin your day. We're about 10 minutes away from finding out who will face Pete Crichton in the grand finals. We're also 10 minutes away from the Chunky Boy code giveaway. 7 cards, 750 crystals will be given out at random, but you've got to be in chat and in the stream to participate. You Frad's getting tired just watching the Gathering Fiesta matchups.
GG, blessed player. Your winner.
Holy cow, can you believe it? Another upset. Blessed player advances to the grand final. Blessed asking for 5 minutes. Absolutely. We're going to take 5 minutes to get everything started. But what we're going to do right now, we're going to do a quick code giveaway. It's going to be 5 cards and 750 crystals. What I need you to do, hit me with your favorite emote. Drop your favorite emote in chat right now to qualify to win 5 cards and 750 crystals redeemable right now in your Causa account. While we get ready for the first ever Causa Voices of the Dusk Championship Series Grand Final. Noir, that might be a typo on my end. It might be 5 card packs and 750 crystals. Hun Alex, that emote counts. So we've got Noir, Hakon, Hun Alex, all entered so far.
So blessed player is meeting Pete Crichton for the final.
P. Crichton's entered.
So all of my expectations is wrong.
P. Crichton with the crazy goose. I love it. Alright, you still have some time to enter. Enter to win. All you got to do is drop an emote. You're going to get 5 card packs and 750 crystals redeemable right now in your Causa Voices of the Dusk account. And then it's going to be time for the first ever Causa Championship Series Grand Finals. I want to thank a few people while we get ready. First of all, thank you to Maureen, Nico, and Yali Manel from Niebla Games for helping us make this event possible. Their cooperation, their help, their friendship, their support, and their game have been fantastic ever since I dropped them a random anonymous email saying, hey, I run this TCG community and we would love to work together. Thank you so much to Maureen and the entire Niebla Games staff. If you're new to Niebla, if you're new to this stream, playcausa.com, jump on your Steam store and search for Causa Voices of the Dusk. You too can get in on all the fun. It is free to play, currently in beta, and it is all kinds of a good time. You can join the Plague League, plagueleague.com. You can also get in on the conversation and be a part of our fantastic TCG and RPG community at discord.io/Plague League. Follow us on Twitter at the Plague League.
And it is unexpected as well for me, because I expect someone
To
else
Dr.
to
Stream.
go to the final. And then we see someone else is Blazer player and Pink Crichton advance to the final. So good luck to both of you. May the best men win.
To Dr. Stream, Blessed Contra Pete. Blessed Contra Pete en el final. Excuse my poor pronunciation of Spanish. See, Contra Pete. I'm working on my Spanish this weekend. I think it's fantastic. I love how diverse this community is. Rollcritz getting an entry in there real quick. Welcome to our stream. Crits, thank you so much for everything you've done for this event and for this community ever since we announced the Championship Series. To Dr. Stream, envía un emote en el chat y clarifica para ganar un código.
Yeah, good. Only 2 days, 50 minutes. Whoa.
I hope I pronounced some of those words correctly. I'm a product of the American education system. Please forgive me.
It is such a good game there. Both of them, between JFF, LM, and Blazer player.
Alright, so I think we've got everybody that we're going to get. We're getting ready to give away a big ass code. What we're going to do, this is everybody who's entered by sending an emote in chat. I'm going to hit this randomize button, and whoever is number 1 at the top of the list is going to get themselves a code sent to them via a whisper. And we're going to go ahead and do it up in 3, 2, 1. Rollcritz. Rollcritz wins themselves a big ass code. Hun Alex, I'm sorry. I thought. Ooh. I'm sorry. You're right. Let's go back. Let's make sure we got everybody.
Yes, there you go. The final. We're gonna be the first Causa Championship
Hack
Series.
on Pete, Fred, Hun, Rollcritz. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, is everybody in? Did I get everybody? Here we go. We're gonna do it up in 3, 2, 1.
The blessed player is using Machera
Pete!
as his leader.
Oh man, what a day for Pete. So Pete Crichton, we're gonna send you a code here in a whisper.
First drop from Big Curtain is Vigilant 1-2, and for Blessed Player there is 2.
Are Blessed Player and Pete already playing their match?
And now it is Pete Crichton turn. Sacrifice one of his card. Leader's choice turn 2. Invoke an X. Kill one of Blessed Player character card. Attack with the Vigilance. Now Blessed Player left 19 life. It is Blessed Player turn.
Oh, okay, so 2 Doctor is Blessed. Okay. Hack on, thank you for clarifying that.
Blessed Player is sacrificing his card.
So Blessed, buena suerte para ti.
3 attack with 2 health. The second turn.
And Pete Vielgluk. Good luck, good luck. Grand Finals already underway, apparently. You folks have no sense for the dramatic. I was going to play a video, and we were going to get it all hyped and do a whole thing, but Pete and Blessed anxious to get at each other.
Character cut.
Maybe somebody can clarify this for me. It looks like Blessed Player is representing Moldova. P. Crichton, a German. Germany versus Moldova in the finals. A 5 seed versus a 6 seed here in the grand finals. Blessed Player. An underdog throughout, knocking down Galgara in the first round, and the top seed JFLM, giving JFLM their first defeat of the tournament in the semifinals. Fred saying Moldovan speaking Spanish. I don't ask questions. Blessed is Spanish. Okay. So it's Spain versus Germany in the finals. Thank you for clarifying that, Crystal.
10-3.
Crystal, I'll tell you, I fly the Irish flag, and I'm an American, but my grandmother was born in Ireland, and especially for the last 4 years, it's been a little bit safer to fly the tricolor than the old red, white, and blue. But blessed player from Spain making their way through two Chileans here to face Pete Crichton in the grand final. Pete Crichton getting through Hussar, the number 3 seed, in an upset, and then taking down Noir in all kinds of a surprise match in the semifinals. Noir, a brand new player to the game, as you all know, having a ridiculous run, going 3-0 into yesterday's 4th round, and coming out hot with a 2-1 win over Hun Alex in the opening round of day 2. Catalonian. Understood.
Glory deck. Yes.
I will make those adjustments. Thank you, Hacken. While we're at it, I do want to say gracias todos por jugar y participar este fin de semana. Thank you, everyone, for playing and participating this weekend. And Dorian, okay.
No, we see a different deck.
That makes sense. Thank you. Thank you for clarifying all that for me, Hacken.
This is actually an aggro deck. As a player, sacrifice some of one of his cards from his hand. Now he's at turn 4. Leader's choice. Axe block killing one of his blessed player character card from Pete Crichton. So after we conclude our festivities here
at the Grand Finals, we're going to do a little Twitch raid. We're going to jump in and hang out with Lord Sarzex. Lord Sarzex is one of the community leaders in the Plague League. He's a tournament organizer, runs some Magic the Gathering events for us. He's also been a fantastic member of the community almost since the beginning. So we're going to go raid his channel. Please show Sarzex all the love you've shown me all weekend long. And thank you, gracias, once again, for everything you've all done to make this such a successful event. I am so looking forward to bringing you the next edition of the Causa Championship Series in January. I am looking forward to seeing more players and more fun. Quillotream, thank you for the follow.
Deal 2 damage. Lashing with 2 damage more. From black.
Quillotream saying thank you for streaming the final. We've been here all weekend. Hacken, thanks to you for organizing. Hacken, thanks to you for doing what you did this weekend. Hacken was posting the round pairings and the results all weekend long over on the Causa Discord. So thank you for what you've did. For what you've did? That's not English. For what you've done.
Well play, Pick Crichton, GG. So we go for second game between Pete Crichton and Blessed Player. Yeah, Ballista Power. Hakun. Now, Piquete is changing his deck into the new leader, Kadim. And Blessed is using the same deck. The first turn, Blessed Ray is bring out the one of his card. Now, the second turn for Pig Crichton. Evoke a Missionary of Azot. Every night I Acolyte, buff +1/+1.
Alex, thank you. So Pete's up 1-0 over Blessed Player right now. It looks like Blessed Player is playing off their back foot.
Now Blessed Player at leader decisions turn 2. What he's gonna bring out and what he's gonna do. Partial training gives +1/+2 and vigilant to a friendly character. Invite short bow, kill one of Pig Crichton character. Yes, who wins must change decks, I know. It is in the rules, Hakun. So it is Pig Crichton turn. It's only one character there. Every night Acolyte is in the bed, in the board. So what Pig Crichton can do?
Looks like Blessed is given the GGs. Still looking for outs, though. But it seems like Blessed wasn't able to get their deck out of the starting gates this round. Ladies and gentlemen, Blessed Player giving the honors, allowing P. Crichton to swing for lethal, and there you have it. We have our first Causa Championship Series champion. Everybody, it is Pete Crichton. GG's handshakes all around. Thank you, everyone, for participating in our first ever Causa Championship Series event. Congratulations to Pete Crichton, our first champion. Blessed Player, our finalists. All of our top 4 players are top 8 players. From the very bottom of my heart, thank you so much. I want to thanks again to Marine and Nico at Niebla Games for providing the support and the prize packages. Thank you to Noir and Rollcritz for providing streams. Thank you also to Blessed Player for providing a stream. Thank you to Honka. Thank you to everyone for participating. We're gonna raid Lord Sarzex. Lord Sarzex is one of our community members, a tournament runner, someone who has been a member of the Plague League since the very beginning. Once again, if you want to get involved in the Plague League, information on all of our events, and we run 5 events every week, is available at www.plagueleague.com. Join the community at discord.io/Plague League and keep an eye on our website for full results as well as deck lists. Oh, and thank you to Pete, who has also built the deck build app, which has allowed us to collate and will also share all of the deck lists used in this weekend's tournament. Once again, I've been the Plague. You've been a fantastic tournament. Thank you very much. Join in with me. Join in with me. Let's go show him some love. Show Lord Sarzex the same love you've showed me.
About 135 off. How much does this give?
Congrats to
Oh,
all.
I mean, once we're done with this quest, we are 21. So.
Master Duke! Just now, we were at the Knights of Avonia.
Oh,
I take it you're
thanks,
not
Plaguely.
unaware.
What?
I appreciate that. Thanks for the raid. Welcome.